All right, we are here at DataDriven and it's day two. I'm super excited to be with Sushant, who looks after the product. Sushant, welcome to the Ravit Show.
Thank you. Great to be here.
We've had obviously offline conversations, but now I didn't want my audience to miss on the great things that you're doing in this space. But just before we get into it, would you like to quickly introduce yourself? Tell us more about what you do at Reltio.
Of course. Hey everyone, so Sushant. I lead the product management team at Reltio. I've been at Reltio for 5 years, have done enterprise software almost all my career. So with our mission of data unification, it's really a new, exciting every day here at Reltio. And we welcome you both at the Data Driven.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for making the trip.
Yeah, it's awesome the amount of people who visit and attend the conference, but also the quality of people that you all have is amazing. So we are happy to be here. I'm kind of also
We do
curious.
have some great customers.
Yes, I agree 100%. And I'm kind of also curious to, learn a little about the roadmap for FY26. I know there have been some good announcements, but also you all are planning some great things. So kind of want to learn a little about it from you.
Oh, of course, right. We have a really, really exciting roadmap, and the way we build roadmaps is direct customer input, where we see the market is going,
Right.
and what what our prospects are telling us as well. Right?
Right.
So, I'll talk about a few highlights. The very first is we are investing a lot in our partnership with Microsoft Azure this year.
Nice.
So we are going to be releasing an integration with Microsoft Fabric. This is an upcoming launch we are doing at FabCon in Las Vegas on 1st of April.
Very cool.
Where Reltio data will be available in Microsoft Fabric and allow Reltio and Microsoft customers to use it in workloads like Power BI, Synapse, Azure ML, or anything within
Yeah.
their Azure ecosystem. So we're really excited for that. And similar to that, we continue to build best-of-breed integrations with our other partners like Databricks or
Yep.
Snowflake using external data sharing.
Yeah.
The next big thing that we're working on this year is, which you might have heard, Customer 360.
Exactly.
Every single place,
Yes.
right? So we continue to drive those single system of record for our customers, which they can use for not only fact data, but behavioral data as well, and create dynamic segments on top of it to activate in any system or marketing system of their choice.
Yeah.
And the third thing I would like to talk about is data delivery network, right? So Reltio is about unifying data, but how do you deliver that unified data at the point of engagement globally at a performance or scale that is unprecedented, right? Where whether you are checking out on an app and then you're getting recommendations, and those recommendations come from based on data in Reltio in less than 50 milliseconds, or you're getting personalized recommendations while ordering food at a restaurant. So these are some of the things that Lightspeed Data Delivery Network will provide to our customers all across the globe in, I will repeat, less than 50 milliseconds.
Wow, I love it. Those are great announcements that you've mentioned here, and this is coming first on the Ravit Show. Obviously,
Yes.
yes, it has been announced at Data Driven, but I'm kind of also curious to learn a little about FERN. You introduced
Oh,
FERN, and
yes.
that's what is, I'm pretty sure our audience would love to know about it as well.
Right. So with FERN, we push the envelope on how entity resolution is done. Right?
Yeah.
Entity resolution has been uh, there for some time, but doing things manually have their own limitations. We all heard Zach yesterday,
Yes.
right? Who is the AI futurist who opened the event for us and delivered a keynote. So our entity resolution framework currently matching is probably the best in the industry,
Yes.
but manual tasks like creation of match rules or processing the predictive matches, they have their own challenges. They're error prone and they're
Yep.
labor intensive, right? So with FERN, we're using, and FERN is, sorry, I should have said that, Flexible Entity Resolution Network. It's a
Yeah.
patented framework by Reltio
Nice.
that uses zero-shot machine learning on large language models to predict match pairs, right? And what it does is it uses semantic capabilities to look for not just exact matches, but also related matches based on just semantic data available. It works on 60 languages, so you can write your name
Wow.
in Japanese and English, and it will identify as the same match. And the most important thing is that it is completely private and secure. All the
Very
models
cool.
run within the confines of a customer's tenant. No data ever leaves. So we are not using public models. We are not using public services. This all runs locally in customer's tenant and predicts matches with a single click enablement.
Love it. It is, obviously enterprise leaders kind of are always curious to know about, how does the AI governance play a role and how does it all work. So
Yeah.
it looks like you all are very much on the track of, obviously keeping the data very much governed, but also, responsibly keeping the data within the
Oh,
system itself, right?
yes. Privacy and explainability is built in by design.
Right.
So that's something we are very, let's say, particular about.
That's awesome. Also, you mentioned about the partnership with companies like Databricks, Collibra. I'm kind of curious to know about that as well, and how does it help the larger community?
Oh yes, right. So Reltio is one of the core members of the whole data management space, right? And then our customers are now looking for best of breed products,
Right.
and they have to be the data has to be interoperable between Reltio and all these products. So our strategy is to integrate with these best of breed products. So for
Exactly.
data governance and cataloging, we now integrate with all the leaders, Collibra, Microsoft Purview, and Elation, which we are
Nice.
announcing here
Yes.
in Reltio integration with Elation. And for our cloud data warehouses, we have integrations with Snowflake, Databricks, Google BigQuery,
Yeah.
and then in future we'll have it with Redshift as well. And we are not just building integrations or pipelines, we work on them on innovative things that are coming into the market. So for example, with Databricks we're working, or Microsoft we're working on external data sharing,
Right.
which does not mean your data has to be copied. It just is made available in cloud data warehouses. We are doing zero ETL data sharing within Reltio. So without moving data into Reltio, you can federate and drive insights on these stores.
Yeah, no, I like it, and it also helps like your customers to have like a variety of tools to play
Oh
around
yeah.
as well.
Yes.
So it just becomes easier there. One more curious question, because I know you've been talking to a lot of customers here.
Yes.
So kind of curious, what are some of the things that kind of stood out to you that the customers are asking, but at the
Right.
same time, what excites you most about the next thing that you can bring to the customer?
Yeah, I mean, great conversations this week with our customers, right? Almost all our customers are here. What I see as a common theme is customers still have data in multiple sources. Cloud data warehouses being an example, right? Or data enrichment. Everybody is on a technology transformation journey
So
and they want
true.
to simplify, right? So that's where Reltio comes in, where we can combine this disparate source of data to unify data for our customers. But a couple of themes are emerging where data customers do not want a lot of data movement to happen,
Yes,
and
exactly.
that's where the concepts like zero ETL or data sharing capabilities we are building, because data can be wherever it is, but we can still drive value out of it.
Yes.
So that is a key theme. AIML, of
AIML,
course,
for
right?
sure.
It's
Yeah.
on top of everybody's mind. Customers want to improve operational efficiency
Yeah.
in their material resolution. Very excited about agentic AI. What can it provide for them? So yeah, these are the common themes that
Yes.
are emerging out.
Love it. Sushant, one more quick question, and this is for our audience.
Of
If
course.
they want to reach out to you, learn more about the different things that you all are building, about the product, obviously uh, follow you as well, where can they do that?
Oh, find me on LinkedIn,
Awesome.
Sushant Rai. Yeah, or drop me an email, sushant.rai@reltio.com. Pretty
Awesome.
straightforward, right? Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
looking forward to connect.
Yes, this is great. Sushant, once again, thanks for visiting the Robert Show. Thanks for sharing all the great insights. Looks like you all are building something very interesting.
Yeah.
So excited about it, and we'll keep the conversation going.
Of course, and once again, thanks for making the
Thank
trip.
you.
Great to have you here. We'll
Yes.
continue the conversation.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, everyone, for watching us.